Hey everybody, what's up? This is your girl Spirit coming to you with another one, but something totally different. You know, I'm that work this week kind of chick, you know, money, notes, but this is on something totally different. This is about relationships, y'all. I had to come to you with this information based on an experience, and I've been having these awesome godly experiences in my work on my spiritual path. Like Sunday, I was able to do a deceased reading. The brother came and embodied my body so hard, my chest was in pain. I had to say, baby, please, please, please. I couldn't hardly talk. And my client said that's how he passed, you know. So I understood that he had to come through my body like that so that she would know it was him. But that's not why I checked in with you. This is on something totally different. This is about relationships, and I'm starting to find out that we intuitives, we who are highly knowledgeable, like certain people who have archaic knowledge, like myself, we have to be very careful about the information and the knowledge that we spread, that we put on this platform, because a lot of people, very undeveloped, will take this information and not use it so much for the good. They will be chasing things that is not good for them. So I said, let me come on the channel and sort of give some enlightenment on these types of relationships that we experience and why we experience them, and how we can overcome certain relationships that are not so good for us. So I'm going to talk about 4 types of relationships, which is going to be karmic, soulmate relationships, near twin, twin flame relationships, and divine partnerships. Okay? Now, let me start you with what happened to me on Monday. My godmother called me on Monday to tell me she was on her way home, and I was surprised because she was supposed to be coming on a Tuesday. Well, anyway, she happens to cross this girl. I don't know if she worked at the airport or not, but she happened to cross this girl who looks just like me, she said. She said, I tell you, she calls me Janae. That's one of my Ethiopian names. She says, Janae, this girl looks just like you. I mean, just like you. I was like, really? Because I get that all the time, and I just haven't bumped into anybody I would say looks like me. So she was like, she really does. I was like, okay, then well, shoot me a picture, you know. A few minutes later, I get 2 short 3-second videos of this girl. Now, prior to that, she did get on the phone. She told me what her name was, and I was the first iniquity was like, wow, you know, like, why is this feminine name constantly chasing me around? It's beautiful, but it's following me everywhere I go, and it's Joy. And then she asked me a question. She says, do you know anything about twin flames? I said, yes, I do. She said, well, I think you're my twin flame. I said, you do? Why do you think that? She said, because we look alike. I said, okay, is there anything else? She said, we look alike. I said, oh, okay, well, you know, nice meeting you. Blah, blah, blah. We didn't go into a spiel that I'm, you know, strictly for the man. You know what I'm saying? I try to be careful about saying things, because I think people should be able to live their life freely the way they want to, but I'm just not attracted to women sexually. You see what I'm saying? I'm just not. I just like that balance. You know, that's just who I am. Okay. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about that. The karmic relationship. I'm sorry, we're on the twin flame relationship. So just keep that in mind. She said it was because we looked alike, and that was the danger. So let me go to the karmic relationships. When you're dealing with karmic relationships, I truly believe those are the relationships that we choose for ourselves. So you're going to have some problems, because karmic relationships are somewhat self-serving. Okay? You're in it because you need to make it. You're in it because somebody's fly. You think, you know, you can, you know, live a certain type of lifestyle, you know, and you don't listen to mother, father, God, great mother, anybody like that. You go on what you think is best for you because of how you feel, not really because of how you think. Because the one thing that trips a young woman up when she tells me that she loves a man when he's doing her wrong is when I asked her what she respects about him. Because you're getting love confused with your feelings. And we need to start growing up and maturing in these relationships and in these dynamics that we're calling love, when it's just simply your emotional feelings. You must define love. Define it for yourself. Measure it against yourself first, then you can measure it with the world. I asked God what the meaning of love was for 8 years. I finally got my meaning. Okay? So when you're in these karmic relationships and you're fighting and you're butting heads all the time, it's because you're reflecting what's that inner working, the things that need to be worked on the inside. One thing I know about karmic relationships, they're never really peaceful. And there's always a dominant partner in the relationship, whether male or female. They are either egotistical, very self-serving, very self-centered, always letting you know who they are. You see what I'm saying? If not narcissistic, borderline narcissistic. And those are not healthy relationships. They're very vampirish. They will steal you and rob you of your energy. They are very abusive. They don't feel good, and I don't understand why people stay in them. But they are there to teach you a lesson about yourself, and also I think about self-respect. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that there, because those little elements right there, as I move ahead on the other types of relationships, you're gonna see where you fall. Because a karmic relationship, more than likely, are the first relationships we will experience. We have to. But if you are experiencing these relationships later in life, you really need to look at yourself, okay? Now, when we talk about soulmate relationships, we all have them, especially if we've been here several times on earth. We have several lives, ladies and gentlemen. You know, so you're going to come across your soulmates. Those are the ones that generally give you balance. They have some karma in it, you know, some negative karma to it, like, because there's still some development, because you reflect each other, okay? Soulmates help you along the way to the next relationship as well, okay? It's kind of like being at home with mama. That's how you see a soulmate relationship. And therefore a time, because you have to get on to the next lesson, okay? And you sort of feel this relationship. You know this connection. It's like you know this person, okay? That's how you can recognize a soulmate relationship. It's kind of like, you know this person before. You feel a strong connection, like you just sort of click and balance. Now, again, it does have its karma to it, because it also projects and reflects back what's going on inside of us that needs to be worked out. But it also reflects what's beautiful about the other person, okay? Because you can think of that when you're out in public and you're with a soulmate. A lot of times people ask you, are you kin? You tend to look alike. You tend to vibe very well off of each other. You see what I'm saying? And it is a connection that's really kind of hard to break. It really is. It's a friendship, okay? It's really a friendship. So a soulmate can be anyone. A soulmate can be your sister, your brother, your mom, anybody, your children. They're your soulmates, okay? And they're very special. And I think that you should really care for them and nurture them, because those are the ones that tend to always be around. Now, fast forward to your near twin. My near twin, I thought, was my twin flame. My near twin prepared me for what was to come. They come more like your teacher. Now, my twin flame, my near twin, when I thought he was the twin flame that I dreamt about, it was right after that the twin flame showed up. Now, the near twin will come with pretty much some of the same symbolisms as you would think you would find in a twin flame. The things that you're looking for, you will start to find in that person, okay? And you're going to believe that this is the person, but it's going to be something lacking, okay? And it's probably going to be an issue with intimacy, but it's going to be some real deep intimacy. Now, I'm going to leave it like that for yourself, because everybody's different. But this near twin comes to prepare you really for your spiritual journey. They come more like your high priest or high priestess to reveal things to you, to teach you things, to get you ready for your, I believe, divine partner. But before you get that divine partner, guess what? You're going to get that twin flame. Now, that near twin, that relationship is more peaceful, has a lot more balance, very little karma. They don't really bring you drama. You know, you see the life that you could have, but I believe it's not going to be 100% fulfilling, and it's not supposed to. Okay? Because if it is, you're probably going to miss the twin flame relationship that you must have. Because that twin flame relationship comes to teach you a serious lesson. And this is where I want to get to. This is why I'm kind of getting upset about the twin flame announcement and the broadcasting on these platforms from us intuitives and tarot readers and psychics and whatever we call ourselves, clairvoyants or whatever. We have to be very careful, because let me tell you something. A twin flame relationship is no joke. If I were you, I would not be asking and chasing a twin flame. It is a very painful relationship, and it's hard to describe. One thing I can tell you about a twin flame relationship, you will know because you're going to have a dream about them years before it happens. I was 19, and when my twin flame showed up, he was in the very same colors that I dreamt him in. Okay? And instantly it was an attraction, and I knew right away that I could not be in his space. I was considered married at the time. And most twin flames will show up when you are in union. So I'm tired of people walking around saying, you're my twin flame, because you look like me. No, you have to be careful with that, because we could be family, especially if you are African American. We come out of the diaspora. We everywhere. That's why it's important for us to know each other and know our family, because we can end up with a first cousin or something. I mean, really. This is important. Listen to me. Stop going around calling everybody your twin flame because they look like you. That could be your cousin, your sister you didn't know, anything. You understand? You will know when you're in a twin flame. You will know. Because, baby, you will be asking questions you've never asked before. You will be having emotions you've never experienced. And it was seen common, but you would know it's not common. It would seem common to others, but you would know it's not common, and it's not something that you can really express to people or talk about, because it's just something that you just know. You just know. When others are telling you, girl, you should leave that person alone and that alone, you're not going to do that. You're going to want to be with that twin flame, and that twin flame runner is going to hurt you really bad. Because I really think the runner knows that it's really the last life cycle. We assign that connection to the last life cycle. And I think deep down in their soul conscious, they know, if I connect with you as much as I love you, as much as I want to get to know you, I know I can't be back here on earth. So I'm thinking the runner probably is enjoying life here on earth. The chaser is not. You see what I'm saying? They're trying to complete their spiritual path because they feel like they don't have enough time anyway. And that's another way of identifying when you're in a twin flame relationship. You're born feeling like you have only so much time to complete things. You feel like you're in a race. Okay? And there are other things I could tell you, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to move on to your divine partnership. Now, this twin flame relationship prepares you for this divine partnership, and not everybody gets one. Only certain people are going to get that divine, I believe. Only certain people are going to get that divine relationship, because let me tell you something. Divine partnership is like having Godship. It's two divines, masculine and feminine. I don't care if they same sex or not. There's a feminine and a masculine involved in a divine partnership, and nothing and no one can break it. It's just all about time. But what I'm finding out about the divine partnership, whether masculine or feminine, one of them are going to come with some problems, and they're going to have to clear them up, because the divine that is ready, knows themselves, prepared, are going to have to wait for them to get it together, because they're not going to allow them to come in and bring that karma with them into their space. So 9 times out of 10, the divine partner, whether masculine or feminine, is in a karmic relationship. Okay, and they're trying to get out of it. Okay, and pray for that relationship. If you know you're with a divine partnership, you're in a divine partnership, pray for that divine partner of yours and his karmic, because we're all I don't want to, what word did I want to use? We're all pawns in this. You know, we're all part of the heavenly plan when it comes to this twin flame and divine partnership. But that twin flame, if it wasn't for that twin flame, I wouldn't be prepared for my divine partner. My twin flame taught me really how to love myself. That was my lesson. For somebody else, it was something else. You know, and now that my divine partner has come, he can't touch that. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm complete in myself, and I need him to be complete in himself. You see what I'm saying? So those few of you who are already in their divine partnership, and you're waiting on your divine partner to get themselves together, do that. Do not rush into it. Do not allow them to, you know, be who they used to be or what they're used to. Even though they are divine, impeccable character, you know, they really kind of, I think, in a naive state. It's something that they're needing to learn about themselves and about man or woman, whoever, however your dynamic is. It's something that they have to learn before they can get their partner, because the partner that's waiting is complete. Okay? So, with that being said, I want you all to understand that you need not go chasing your relationships. They are going to come. Now, I know you're going to look for them, because I was looking for my divine partner and I didn't know it. I thought I was looking for my mentor. So put the parts together, see how they fit. Hit me up, like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think about this video. I feel that it was necessary. Your opinion counts. I mean, if you have questions, anything, let me know, y'all. This is what I do. And I love you enough to spread the word. So holla at a sister, okay? Until then, you all take care. I'll have your videos up soon, okay? Peace and one love. Take care.